Naruto chapter, and I honestly have to say, what the fuck? Saying this in a bad way. I'm not antagonizing Kishimoto or this chapter because, quite honestly, I thought this was a good chapter, but it was so much rape that occurred in this chapter. I mean, it was so much rape. I don't even think prisons have more rape than what occurred in this chapter. The name of this chapter is called Hell. It is Naruto 605, and it starts off with like Obito like still witnessing Kakashi killing Ren, and I'm not gonna really go into the full detail. That's not what I do here when I do these Naruto reviews. I just kind of talk about it, but that's what awakens his Mangekyo Sharingan, and I find it weird. I don't know why, but I just find it weird that Kakashi has had that Mangekyo like all that time and wasn't able to like do anything with it until the until part 2 of the series. So I find that weird, you know. Also, this may have just been my own reading of it, but it seems like Ren. I don't know how to say this. She either is a fucking like associate or spy for the Hidden Mist, or she has some like very very valuable information hidden in her body that they want, which I don't know what. That may explain the lines on her face. No, I'm just joking around. Demonstrated like two things to me. It showed two things in my personal opinion. One, it showed like humans at their lowest point. It just showed like what happens when you finally reach what is considered to be rock bottom. Especially in Obito's case because he had one accepted his death, you know what I'm saying, and two he had actually came to terms with everyone around him. So that's a point to where if you accepting your death, to me, like in the event of dying, even though it may be a high point because you may escape pain with the death, you know what I'm saying? But that critical moment when you're still alive and slipping in between death and life, that's a low point in your life. And then he survives, he wakes up and he's all fucked up and bandaged and all that type of stuff. And he see Madara and he won't let him out, so he's trapping him there against his will. And then he finally summons enough strength to get out, and the first thing he sees is the girl he loves and the person who we told to leave him to, like killing her. So I think this chapter displayed humans at their lowest point. Like, what would you do in that instance? I mean, I don't know if I would have like massacred everybody there like he did, but that's just me. I would have wanted to know exactly what happened. Me personally, I would have went up to Kakashi and would have been like, "The fuck, bro." The second thing that this chapter did for me anyway was to establish doubt in the sincerity of Ren's character. Now, before you jump on me and just say, "Oh, fuck yourself," blah blah blah. Listen, all right. This is just merely my own opinion, okay? But the shit that those ninjas said and Kakashi killing her, because it was obviously him. Alright, he was crying. He sort of was sad about it. Well, not sort of. He was really sad about doing it. So it was obviously him, and that was obviously her. Alright, something had to happen to where Kakashi himself physically had to kill Ren. So it casts just a small dose of doubt as to like the sincerity of her character. Like, was she truly a part of like this team, or was she like sent from the Hidden Mist to learn the secrets of the fucking Hidden Leaf? You never know. I mean, especially because right now we have zero information about her character, zero, other than her fucking name. Don't even know what clan she's from. Don't know what she can do other than medical jutsu. But apparently her prowess was enough to where, like, in the data books, hers were higher than Obito's, and he's a fucking Uchiha. So, but yeah, the thing that they said in that chapter and the way Kakashi like killed her, it just cast doubt to her character, and that's just in my opinion, which I think will set it up, will set the future up two ways. You know, like one, it would just kind of it's supposed to have a feeling of sadness towards both characters, both Kakashi and Obito. But I think more than anything, people will feel the sadness for Kakashi, and not necessarily Obito. And at the same time, it shows that Obito clearly chose, clearly chose the wrong path in this instance, because again, from just this chapter alone, he didn't get the full story. He just reacted to what happened to her and just fucking murdered everyone there. And then when he kind of awakened from his rage, he was like, "I'm in hell. I'm in hell," because he saw all the blood and all the shit around him. So that's pretty much what happens in this chapter. Like I said, I thought it was a good chapter. I think the only negative thing I have to say about it is that the progression of these chapters, the pacing of it, is pissing me off. But at the same time, I know you got to do this slow, but it's just annoying a bit. Um, what do you guys think about Ren? You know, what do you guys think about the old situation with her and the Miss Ninjas? Um, do you guys think that Obito was justified in taking the action that he took? You know, do you think that something so traumatic? Do you think something like traumatic can happen in your life to where you would just close your eyes to the light and just surrender to the darkness? I don't have children, but I do have a niece. I'm sorry. I do have a cousin who is like a daughter to me. She is pretty much like a daughter to me. And if someone was to cause any harm to her, I would make sure to destroy everything they hold dear before I finally destroyed them. So, do you think he was justified in that? Do you think something traumatic can happen to where that can trigger you, like turning your whole personality off and accepting a dreary and dark fate? That's it for me, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Give me a thumbs up, and I'm probably the first one to bring you a fucking Naruto review, so you gotta give me a thumbs up on that. I did it first. Thanks for watching, man. I'll see y'all later.